All right, so in order to engage your muscles from a level 0 point of view, if you're first time starting out with weight training, you need to start activating muscles, like the major muscles, like your hips, your glute muscles, your quads, and your thigh muscles. The larger muscles in the body, and especially in the lower part of the body, try to engage, activate them before you continue on with any kind of a serious weight training, escalating your weights training to actually using dumbbells. Before you do that, you must activate the muscles with body weight. A really good way to start is to do something called bodyweight bridges, which is a bridge positioning on the floor. So you would position yourself on your back. Okay, for the moment, we're going to park the ball somewhere else. Well, we'll use that to do a reverse lunge, which I will show you after. So your first thing is going to be that you're going to do a bridge. So you're going to be on your back, on the floor. All right, feet are hip width apart. So your feet are relatively close to your butt, to a comfort zone. You shouldn't have any discomfort in your knees in this position. All right, so your palms are generally facing in a comfortable location. I like to say, if you can and there's no discomfort, have the palms face up. And that way you're not pressing when you're lifting your butt. All right, your core is tight. You contract your core. Try to pace, if you can, as comfortably as possible with the lower back on the floor. And then also, let's try not to get the shoulders in. The head, of course, is comfortable. Shoulders are on the floor, so try not to curl. Try to keep your shoulders down as much as possible. So you're going to inhale, 3, 2, 1, and on the exhale, you're going to lift your butt up to as far as you can, to a straight line between your knees and your shoulders. Should have a nice straight line. So you inhale down, 3, 2, 1, and exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Inhale down and exhale up. And you would do this whole exercise about 8 times, 8, 9 times. And then hug your knees to your chest to release any back tension you may have from that, in case that was the first time you've tried that. Or in general, it's always nice to release the back if you have incurred any back tension. All right, so roll to one side, come to standing, and now we'll show you a body weight reverse lunge. So this, after you've activated those hip muscles, your glutes and your hamstrings, during that process, you then have some warm-up going on. You've warmed up those muscles. And now we can go to what's called a bodyweight reverse lunge with a blocked knee. So the reason we block the knee is so in this case you have some stability, because there's many moving parts to a reverse lunge. There's the knee, there's the glute activity to take the leg back, there's the hamstring, and then there's also stabilizer muscle of the leg that's forward. So basically a reverse lunge is when you're standing vertically. Okay, temporarily forget that I've got the ball. But a reverse lunge is taking the leg back, keeping this other leg stable, core is contracted, shoulders are down and back. Squeeze so you're not using shoulders. And then you want to take that knee back, and in one motion bring it forward. Now, so the reason here, you can immediately see that we're using a blocked knee, meaning the knees are butt right up against. I use a ball. You can use a bench. You can use anything where you can keep your knees against it. I just happen to have a ball handy that's at the right height for my knees. So I use it, and it's also nice and soft for the knees, so you're not hitting anything hard. All right, so the core is tight. You're keeping the opposite knee pushed against the ball, and that keeps it supported. So you inhale, and then you exhale. Now you can bring your hands up as if you're holding a weight dumbbell and your chest, but make sure your shoulders don't rise. Keep your core tight, and you can just clasp your fingers in front of your chest. So you exhale, take the knee back, inhale back, reset the body, core tight, and it would look like this. All right, and you would do that for about 8 reps. And of course, you have to switch sides. So block the knee with the right, core is tight again, reset with the shoulders, everything tight, squeeze your butt. Exhale and you take it back. In one motion.
Now, if you see any wobbliness in returning that foot back to its vertical or in traversing it back, then you need to take this whole process down one notch and maybe do some floor exercises which would activate more of your posterior chain. In other words, you maybe face down and you might want to do some leg lifts facing down, prone condition. So this is a great exercise for doing a body weight activated with the glutes and the hamstrings. Actually, it's kind of like a whole body because you're stabilizing with your upper body too. So blocked knee reverse lunges are a great way to start out with weight training. And if any issues occur, you can contact me at the Champy Fitness channel. We'll talk later.